Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein on the stand-side track. Now, this is a proper meeting. We got some really good racing, some good horses running today, and should be great fun. First race is off at 11:55. Make note of the early start. The weather looks absolutely beautiful outside, as you can see. My sunflowers are nice and open and looking at the sun, so things are looking great, and I really like this card. First race, as I said, to 23 pentometer, 4 meter false rail at the 700 meters. We're on the stand side track, and the maiden plate over 1160 is the first. And very hard to look past Postinovo on his first run. The only answer from Furen's got a tremendous string running today. He should have a lot of success. Iron Sky looks like a big danger. You must remember Postinovo drifted quite badly last time, and obviously wasn't ready for that race. I think Fort Apache might be the find of the race from the Candace Dawson operation. They're running well at the moment, and obviously the first timers, we've got to have a close look at cantering down. So let's go and have a look at race 2, which is a maiden plate fillies and mares 1160. And here the key is See an Enemy. This filly, Mike de Kock, was very positive in his podcast with Andrew Bond. A very, very good interview. Go and listen to it. If you want to know how he feels about his runners today, it's really worthwhile listening to on the Bonsky clan on YouTube. But she does look like she's got class. Mike's very positive and should go very well. Mighty Goddess, Billy Raters' runner, looks like big danger, and this is a typical David and Goliath scenario. Well, Billy, small little yard, but very, very successful, doing extremely well at the moment. Got to take on the might of the Mike de Kock operation. Let's Cruise Nordic View, both ran very well, and Written in the Sand looks like a big, big danger. Gavin Larena being booked to ride Fabio Mabib's horses. When that happens, take notes. Race 3, Graduation 1400. Well, because it's a graduation, Quantum Theory and Swing Upon a Star give I'm a Giant 3 kilos, and as a result, I'm going with I'm a Giant. The Crawford operation, they're doing very well up here. James Crawford running the show, and they're doing well. But this is a tough race. Tamaris Cree gets the blinkers, that might improve him. And then Quantum Theory, I think, is a very, very useful youngster from the Robbie Sage outfit, so he should go well too. Now, it doesn't get any easier. Race 4, this is a handicap, and 1,800 meters the distance, so they're all going a bit of a trip, these 3-year-olds. Ignatius won very well last time. I really fancied him, and it was very positive here. So he did us a favor. Meridius doesn't look well in at the weights, but certainly looks better in than Simple, who's got to give Meridius 1.5 kilos. You look at their profiles, my goodness, there's very little between them, and Mike's quite animated about the way Simple's been merit rated and handicapped in this race. So you've got to have a very close look at this race and add in quite a few horses. Atticus Finch won extremely well, and seems to be well in too when you look at his merit rating of 86. Him and Ignatius pretty much the same, and you would expect those 4 to be pretty much on a level. So we'll see what the race throws up, but they should fight it out. Race 5, Pinnacle, 1160, and Desert Miracle, very hard to oppose because the confidence is there. The stable thinks this is a better trip for her. And Kamala has now ridden her twice. Mike was very plain in his explaining that he thought that Kamala did nothing wrong and the filly might have just needed it, or might just be too far for her. So she looks hard to beat. Valdorsa looks like a big danger, but then to complicate matters, Sweet Pepper, I think she's one of the best 3-year-olds around, the Sweet Pepper. She should go in, and then Moon Shining Through, the 4-year-old Rafif filly, gets weight from all of them. So she also gets a chance here. It doesn't get any easier in race 6, the Gardenia, 1,000 meters, but I'm going with number 3, Casa Irverno. And there's another Alianza Funfura inmate with Gavin Larena aboard it. I think she's fastest filly, and I think that she's set up for a race like this. Big Burn obviously has tremendous ability, and at the weights should be able to beat this whole field. The concern has always been that maybe 1,000's a bit on the sharp side for her. So what about the horses down the bottom? I think Miss Cool is a bit sharp for. What a Honey is 2.5 kilos better off with Flower Bomb, which gives her a big chance for the last time they met. So she's got to go into your play. Epico's your favourite, Mike the Coxen mate. She's obviously got ability, and she seems pretty well merit rated. She's a 4-time winner, and she's got a merit rating of 90. So you've got to look at her and think that she's got a chance too. But then don't ignore Showtime, number 14. This has got 50 kilos on her back, and the 3-year-old daughter of Time Thief, quite quick. She could go in as well. So you need a number of horses in this leg. Race 7, the Victory Moon, 1,800 meters. Well, my two fancies for the Summer Cup are running here, Zeus and Litigation, and I think they'll both go extremely well, but they've all got to beat Perfect Witness. Perfect Witness is really well in this race, and she got a good draw. She's got a great jockey in Muzi Yeni. She's got a lot going for her, and if she wins this, she goes into the Summer Cup as well. So it's between them, but then you've got to have a close look at the horse at the top of the weights, and the horse that I found is Aragosta with the blinkers. I think this might be a big key. Julius Mariba gets a ride from draw 16, which is not going to be easy. Julius doesn't get that many chances. William Robertson, I'm not sure he'll stay. Sparkling Water, but sharp form. Second base definitely looks like a runner, and they look like the short list. Race 8, merit rated 73.24. I'm going with number 1, Al Fatik. The blinkers have been put on him. Very disappointing last time, but he's my pick and he's my strong fancy. And I'm not going to even look any further. Royal Mazarin and Rotary Machine got some sort of chance with Flag Bearer, but I really like Al Fatik here. Race 9, this is maiden plate for 3-year-olds, 1,400 meters. Well, obviously, Black Egret looked like the absolute business, but it's been scratched. So, Piotr Plata. This was strongly back first time out. Another Jan Janssen van Vuren inmate with Randall Simons aboard. This one's got to go very, very well. Expect him from a good draw to be hard to beat. Then you've got, obviously, the Mike the Cock inmates, Sylvan Theatre, which he thinks got a chance. Sharapova, drawn 1. Kamalo aboard it. And the other two are Stella Clavis and Billy Spellbound. Both come into the race with a chance. And that sums up what is a very interesting and a very good race meeting. So let's hope we have a sunflower day, and all the very best to all of you out there from Interbet. Have a good one.